Morning, Ehrlich. Oh, come on. I might try to set up while you're here. There's a um, blink.cmp. I have not. Could you link me to the repo? I might try to get my symlinks working. Yeah, in fact, we should do that right quick. So, okay, lazy. There was one thing I wanted to change because this thing is not working. This option doesn't work well. Okay. SIMD. Yeah, maybe we'll have to try this out. I'm not going to set it up this morning, but we're going to start that. All right, let's figure out why my symlinks aren't working. Actually, I don't care about solving this problem right now. I'd rather work on this stripe stuff. Tmux R10. So we want to install the stripe CLI. Because we're still having that problem where we're getting 400s. Source routes API webhook stripe route. We have a post. Yeah, if we got there, we would expect to see the 400. My screen is blurred? I don't even remember blurring my screen. Alright, so we just stripe log in, I guess. Why is this not opening in... I want it to open in this browser. Open in R10, please. Yes. Yeah, I know. I intentionally did that. Allow access. Access granted. I'm just extra careful around the Stripe dashboard because I'm logged into the client's account. All right. So I should be able to emulate locally now webhooks. Let us see your secrets. Let's see. Where was that? That was under my Vercel tab. So we can do stripe listen -- forward to localhost 5135173 /API/webhooks/stripe. Okay. I need like another tab here. So if we do, what's it say to do? Yeah. Stripe trigger, and the event we want to trigger is this guy right here. Come back over here. All right, so we were hitting it. ID is null. So that's us hitting the hooks. Yes, we're not hitting that. Why is the real question. I suspect it has to do with this son of a bitch. So URL. What? Dot path. Uh-huh. There we go. Not found, not found. API webhook stripe. Why doesn't that work? Isn't that how the API routes are supposed to work? /API/webhooks/stripe. Am I dumb? I mean, there's a good chance that the answer to that question is absolutely yes. No, I don't want the tutorial. I want the docs. Routing. Do I need to make it a dot server rather than route TS? I am back from my trip. It was good. Got to spend some time up in the mountains of PA, just disconnected.
Functions describe the world.
My mom says I'm a disappointment, but that ain't true because I know how to exit Vim. Your mom doesn't know what she's talking about. Ah, I did. It was just a naming issue. Okay, great. I'm glad that was an easy fix. Let's see if we get the route ID though. I want to log. We should see the route ID actually in this. Let's see here. Payload. Request ID, item potency key. Oh, no, that's from Stripe. Input dot event dot route. Let's try this one more time. There should just be an ID on this thing. ID, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I just did something wrong the first time. All right, well, we figured that out pretty quick. I'm pleased with that. So this should still work. We should see this being, actually I need to go look at that. It said it was
functions describe
/API
the world.
/Stripe. I've only been to Pennsylvania once, and it was by accident. I got stuck in your international airport for 18 hours because my connection was grounded due to storms. Were you stuck in Philadelphia? Philadelphia is the only international airport in Pennsylvania. Actually, now that I think about it, I grew up like an hour and a half west of Philadelphia in a town called York. It had free Wi-Fi and power outlets. Glad I'm not born and raised in Philadelphia. Well, to be fair, or clear, I wasn't born in Philly. I didn't grow up in Philly. Maps. This is going to dox my location. That's okay. I grew up. So here is Philadelphia. I grew up in this town right here. and more specifically, like over here. This is like the town I grew up in, is right, like this sliver of area. We have a York in the UK, yeah. Directions. I have to drive home this weekend on Sunday from Raleigh to York, PA. Not walking. That's interesting. It's taking me below DC. I actually like crossing. I like coming over here and crossing here and going up 301. I used to live right over here. I used to live, where was my old house? There's the bridge. This is the bridge that got hit by that boat. Or actually, it's right here. The bridge stopped. Oh my god, that's so weird. I used to live right Teenage Springs Lane. Yeah, I used to live, where is the road? Right here on this street when I lived in Maryland. Oh, it's not gonna let me. I used to play with Winnie all the time at this park. I lived in one of these houses for a couple of years. In fact, that's my friend's. This one right here. No, this isn't it. Well, that's in Maryland too. So like these houses are like, I was renting these townhouses, but they're like, it's disgusting how much money they are. They're so expensive. They're like $430 for these townhouses, and most of the people don't even work in Baltimore. Most of the people here are like working either down over here at Fort Meade, which is the NSA. So I used to work at the NSA. Let's see if you can see it. Is this 32? Yeah. Where am I? Where's it at? Annapolis Junction, Odenton, Fort Meade. Am I crazy? All right, here we go. National Security Agency. This is where I used to work. If I could drop. You can't even see the good building. Yeah, I was back in that building for a while. I was on one of these floors for a while. Yo, don't put these fucking trees in my way. I'm surprised that they let this car come the whole... That's hilarious. They fucking blurred. That's so funny. Parking at the NSA is the worst. This is the worst fucking parking lot of all time. It's so bad. I hate it. Everything about the parking here is a nightmare. Sorry, I just totally went down a tangent. I got distracted by maps. Baltimore is where I was headed when I got stuck in Philly. I was going to Starscape Festival with some friends before they shut it down forever because too many people died one year. RIP. Good old Baltimore. All right, let's deploy this because I think this is working now. We need to return or remove the log from the route. That one, yeah. Fix route. Push. It was my first trip to the U.S. Oh yeah, Baltimore is an interesting place to go for your first trip to the U.S. There's like there's some fun parts of Baltimore. Yo, what is Maps doing right now? The cool parts of Baltimore, or the least dangerous parts of Baltimore, are gonna be like over here in Fells Point. I used to hang out in Fells Point. Like there's these like cobblestone roads. In fact, there's a restaurant right here called Jimmy's. Maybe it's not Jimmy's anymore. But this area is cool. Little Italy is cool, which is like over in here. Fed Hill is cool, which is over here. Obviously, you have Inner Harbor, right? But like you get past like Patterson Park, like sketchy, super sketchy, insanely sketchy. Chesapeake Bay Area, yeah. One of my favorite cities is Annapolis, which is the capital of Maryland, which is down here. Where are we at? Severna Park. Should be right here, right? Naval Academy? Yeah. This is Annapolis right here. Annapolis is freaking beautiful. What would be... Is this the good street? Main Street. Like, it's all just like this cute little colonial town right on the bay. I almost lived in Annapolis. I was trying to move here. This restaurant right here is a Chicken Roost. Yeah, Chicken Roost. It's one of my favorite breakfast spots of all time. Right here. It's so freaking good. You get down here. You can start to see the bay. And then the Naval Academy's over here. Yeah. There's a dog park over here. Or a dog beach. I used to take Winnie to the dog beach over here all the time when we lived over there. All right, let's see if this deployed. 3 minutes ago. That's going. We should be able to come to Stripe. Okay, that looks good. I want to open up my developer console. I love this about this like workbench that Stripe has here. It's so good. Okay, where are my webhooks from yesterday? This is the one we want. I want to resend this. Still a 401. Why? I mean, it's possible that I screwed up the hooks again. I mean, we can try one thing for certain. Like, this should be fine. But, just in case it's not, let's comment that out, and we'll do... path name includes. As a lifelong inhabitant of flyover country, the East Coast is wild to me. It was a long time before I had any idea how relatively close so many major East Coast cities are to each other. Oh yeah, I mean, even I feel like driving from like Raleigh, right? I'm going home for Christmas and we're driving. That's what I got distracted by. Was Raleigh to York. Six hours and 17 minutes. And leaving Raleigh. Whoops, that's stupid. I just want to collapse that. To York. You go through, obviously, Raleigh, super close to Durham. You go through Richmond, Virginia. You go through Alexandria, through Washington, through Baltimore. And then you get up to York. And then Harrisburg's up there. Philadelphia is right over here. Like, I can drive to so many places. I can go over to Charlotte. I can get down to South Carolina and Charleston super easy. Asheville, one of the most beautiful places in the world. I just hate going around DC. It's the fucking worst. Alright. We should be redeployed again. And we should see I'm not going to dox our address. Our address has already been doxed. And if you Google your name or my name, Justine, it's like the first thing. Oh, Leo's live. Mr. Leo Stera is live. All right, let's see here. See if we can get this hit. Developers. And we can, let's say 19th. How do I resend this thing? Yesterday, resend. How are we getting a 401? I don't understand. Let's test again. Let's see here. So bun run dev, and then we'll start our R10 for cell.app/webhook/stripe. That looks correct. Thank you for the raid, Jet. How was your stream? Oh, I have to wait 30 seconds before I can give you a shout out. Webhooks/Stripe r10dev.vercel.app/API/webhooks/Stripe. I'm almost positive that's correct. What's crazy is I have this set up on another project and it was working fine. This one. Oh. So if we look at this, what did I do here? Lib, app, API, webhooks, Stripe, route. Why? I don't understand, chat. So I wonder if, does this pick up automatically? Can I send test events from the console? So we have a listener. Will this pick up test events? This doesn't look like, these look like real events. I want my test events. What up, Wayback? Sorry, I missed your question. I am building a app, a coaching platform for a financial advisor to coach other financial advisors. Nick shall get that, and now we can do Stripe. Okay, we got that. No signature users found expected. Are you passing the raw request body from Stripe? Okay, so I've got something wrong with the signing, which would make sense, I guess. All right, so let's figure out the issue there. I don't know where that console log's coming from either, to be honest. This should be fine. Let's try this again. We're gonna just log that event. Yeah. Where's that console log coming from? Console, not here. Is it in our server? I think we're getting caught here. Let me do I got that get mvar. Yeah, here we go. We made that nice little hook or function to help us here. All right, so we get our stripe webhook secret. That seems fine. I wonder if my just stripe webhook secret is wrong. I'm gonna blur my screen and set that up quick. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Arash. Let's see here, webhooks. I'm gonna grab edit destination. No. Cancel. Signing secret. That's what I need. Copy. Okay. Refresh this dashboard. Let's go put this in my environment variables and make sure it's in. That will go in our mvar_c. And we can cloak disable. Hopefully my screen is blurred. Let's check. That'd be devastating if it wasn't. Okay, great. Ah, I think I found the issue. Freaking quotes. Dir and allow. That's gonna be really annoying if that's the issue. All right, let me make sure my screen is good quick, and I will unblur. Overview. Open up this again, and we're good. Okay, so I had my key had quotes around it in my environment variable file. I'm hoping that is the issue. We should be able to come here and now launch this again, and I'm hoping. So we're logging. Webhook verification still failed. Okay, at least we know exactly where the issue's at. It is going to be. I wonder if it takes a string. Construct event. I think that takes a string. Yeah, it does. All right, let's try that. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's not what I wanted. It looks like it's still, hold on. I need to do something better here. I don't know why this is failing. Sure. Webhook signature failed. All right, so we see it. We're getting the actual body. That's exactly what it should be. I'm guessing we're not getting the header correctly. So it's hitting the endpoint. I'm guessing we're not getting the header. I'm going to blur my screen. I'm going to log this. I don't know if this is sensitive or not. I'm assuming it is, but figure it out. Damn, I got the freaking hiccups. So I'm getting a signature. I don't understand what's going wrong here, chat. This makes no sense to me. I'm getting the signature. We're getting the body. It's when we construct an event that it's wrong. So we still see this. That's something like using the prod webhook secret in the test environment. No, I don't think so. I copied my Stripe webhook secret directly from over here. Like I grabbed this signing key right here. So this environment variable is equal to this, and I just set it. If you're getting events from the CLI, the dashboard secret will fail. You need the one. Oh. But that doesn't explain why I would be failing to get it in prod, though, too. All right. So do I just have to, like, re-log in with the Stripe CLI? If I go... did I just lose that? Ah. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So that looks good. I didn't get any errors there. So everything's working. I'm assuming. I can't tell what the... Let me add some more logging in here. We should... This should be failing. I'm setting the role for every fucking user. That's so stupid. Oh, that's so dumb. But that's okay. That's okay for now because it's all... we should see foobar log. Foobar. All right, we're getting there. All right. So given that, should be able to come in here. And we should, let's actually grab this. We need to, we need a where clause for sure. We can probably set some metadata. Right, that's not how you do this. User.id. Do something like that. And when we make our Stripe session, we want to authenticated onboarding. To get high. Payment server. We create our session down here. And we should be able to add metadata to one of these. Metadata, yeah. We'll come in here and we'll add the user's ID. So it'll be user ID and we'll do user.id. And then over back where we were, we will try to get the user ID equal event dot, actually not here, that'll be in here. Equals event dot data dot object dot metadata question mark dot user ID. What does this come out as? A string or undefined? Great. If user ID is equal to undefined, we're going to return an error. Paste that there. What did I do wrong here? I think I copied a lot. User ID was not found on event metadata. All right, so we got the user ID, and now this will be user ID. Great. And now we have, oh, this needs the full user. I guess we can do find this dot returning. And that should return the full user. And then we can pass that into here. Right, this needs to be user table. As user table. What is this? Right. Yanks around it. Was this undefined? Yeah, sure. Let's say console.error. Updating user. Updating user. User.id. User ID failed. And unexpected error occurred. That'll be a 500. We publish our activity event. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. Everything feels good here. Yeah, I think that would be a 500. I believe 500 that the web should be retried. Oh. Do I want it to be a 400? I guess we did handle it, right? Like we could respond with received true. Yeah. You're right. Because my suit's in there, right?
Yeah. It's your suit jacket, suit pants. So you'll need to find your dress shirt, belt, shoes.
What?
It's just your suit jacket, suit pants. You'll need to find your dress shirt.
That's fine.
Belt, shoes. You excited? You can't hear me.
What?
Said, are you excited?
Mm-hmm. That'll be fun. Okay. That seems good. So if we don't find the user, we don't want to retry the event. If the user ID is not on the metadata, we can't do anything about it. It's just not going to work. We can eventually, like, we can add this to, like, a dead letter queue or something. What up, Estranged? Oh, that's brutal. Oof. Okay, let's put this back. And I want to go update Doppler to have hopefully the correct. I'm going to blur again while I go update my environment variables to make sure that they're correct on Doppler. It seems right. Yeah, I just pasted it and didn't even change. And I have those in my turbo. Yeah, that's fine. What up, Ender? What's interesting is that R10-dev. All right, we're gonna try something here. Also, we're going to export a export const get. This is gonna be a request handler, async, and I don't even care about getting the event. We're just going to return JSON, and it's going to say hello world. We're going to do that, and we're going to deploy add get route. What up, AFAX? We are fighting Stripe at the moment. That is what we are doing. just now. That's ugly as fuck. I'm gonna go submit that to Slack. I think this is me. I think this is skill issues rather than anything else. Who's DMing me? Feedback website. Is this where I want to put this? Yeah. In dark mode for turbo run. Turbo repo run summary. All right, submitted that to our surfaces team. Hopefully that gets fixed. That's the beauty of working at Vercel, is I can just be like, hey, this is borked. Are you testing it first locally with like Cloudflare? I was using the CLI and we had it working with the CLI, but when I deploy, I think something's wrong with my aliasing. I wish this gave me a summary of my routes, deployment summary, functions. Yeah, it's just one single function. We assigned a domain. That looks good. I go manage my domain. Assigned to development branch. That's good. Just scared the shit out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You made it so you can't really tell. Like, I would still wear that.
Do we have to return it still?
No, they just refunded it.
Are they gonna send a new one?
No, they're out of stock.
Forever?
I don't know. I have alerts on.
Okay.
But until then,
Okay.
I don't think it's bad.
No, you can probably trim it up even more.
Right. It looks worn. That's all.
Okay.
I wanted to let you know I took a big chunk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and Bodhi didn't get to say good morning yet.
Good morning, Bodhi. Lazy morning.
I got lots of drool on my hand just now. Okay.
All right, let me see if I can hit this in with my REST client.
I wish chat could see his eyeballs and how sweet they look.
Oh, good morning.
He's like, I'll let them
Good
see.
morning. Say good morning, Bodhi. You a good big man, huh? Good boys. Yeah, you can put your paws there. You gonna help me program today?
He knows how to code. He's seen it enough times.
Mwah.
Oh, geez. No, just wet nose.
Good boy. We slept head to head last night.
Oh.
Like all night.
They're so sweet. I know, I got up in the night, like around midnight or so. And y'all were snugging. Baxter had to go potty. And also it was 73 degrees, so I turned the air on.
Dude, it was
toasty.
It's warm. It feels like spring outside right now.
Yeah, no, it still does. It stormed last night too.
So we want to do local, or we want to do HTTPS // R10 dev.vercel.app/API/webhooks/stripe. We should get. We got a 401 unauthorized. What up, Dr. Love Wizard? All right. So this is good. We have like an easier way to test now. I'm actually curious if I do this with localhost. Oh god, I have just like a hodgepodge of shit in here. Foobar. If I duplicate this and we go to localhost, do I hit it? Localhost 5173. Okay. Sending. Oh, dev server's not running. Lol. 5173. You can close this. That's not super important. We already got that done. So we go back to you. Alright, so we get that. Dude, what? Is this because it's behind a deployment protection? That is it. Oh, God. You can bypass deployment protection by setting... Oh, I'm so silly. So can I add this header? And can I add headers to Stripe? Seems like I should be able to, right? Maybe I can't. Um... All right, well, that's definitely the problem. That makes me feel better. Can I add custom headers to Stripe webhook requests? Okay. Is it possible for me to whitelist webhook endpoints? God damn, this is gonna be annoying if I can't. Yeah, I just want to like say that okay, this is what I want. How do I do this? Options allow list. Here we go. Do I have to redeploy to make that happen, Winnie? Oh, fuck, that's not it either. I just want to frickin'... Sure. This should be a cache build and should be almost instant. Yeah, full turbo, baby. I love the monitor, Rohan. It's very, very good. Only pre-production, whatever this is. Production bypass, that's not it. This isn't it either. I mean, I guess I can turn this on. It says $0. I mean, not my problem anyways, because the client gets billed and I have... The fuck is going on there? Alright, that's another piece of feedback. Let's record that. Let's come down here. I'll just go up there. Do that. And then we'll record. And we'll go share that in Slack. Where does that go? That goes feedback docs, I assume. Feedback docs. There is a bug with the Vercel logo. On hover, the larger triangle does not disappear. I can never spell the word disappear. It's so hard. Recent files. That's a PNG. That's done. Recent files. Recent file. Upload from your computer. Screen recording. All right. Man, I wish I could just whitelist an endpoint. It's so annoying. I mean, I guess I can, but it's an enterprise feature, right? It's saying that I could whitelist an IP. That would probably work. That's definitely it. We gotta get. I mean, that. I don't know why that's returning that endpoint. Oh, that's because it's in our logs, which I'm guessing now. Let's go ahead and deploy again. We don't need to deploy, so I'm guessing when we send this event now, it's going to work. I'm trying to just like I have a development environment that webhooks go to, and because I have deployment protection on, when Stripe goes to send my webhook to my development environment, it's getting rejected because it's being blocked by the Edge network by deployment protection. So I had to turn deployment protection off. And like the one way I can see that I could possibly get around that, can't you just intercept it with middleware? Well, it's like blocking it before it ever hits my app. Like I don't even see it. My middleware is in or am I just not understanding something about middleware? Some Edge middleware. How do can I use this with? Does this work with Svelte? Maybe I can. All right, well, let's try that, I guess. So if I go back up, theoretically, I can go under source. Middleware API guide. Can I use this with Svelte? That's the question. Edge, runtime, Vercel, SvelteKit. SvelteKit at the edge. Okay, here we go. Adapter Vercel, runtime edge. Can I just look at the source for this template? Source, routes, layout, edge, streaming, page server. I don't want to run my whole app on the edge. I just want to... You know what? V0 would probably know this. Can I use Edge middleware with SvelteKit? But it does not support Edge deployment. It does support... Take your best shot at figuring out how to configure Edge middleware with SvelteKit to add a header to every request. You're so good. I love you. You're the best. Nobody is better than you. ChatGPT has nothing on you. Just gotta gas him up, dude. Okay, that... This doesn't run on the edge, though. Because in my hooks server, right, I have that. If I log here, like if I just do console.log hello world, and I deploy that, and we go to turn on deployment protection, it's never going to hit. This is a moment where I'm regretting Svelte and feeling like I should have done this in Next. All right, if I hit this now, we should see it because I have deployment protection off. So I hit that. Yeah. We got an okay, right? I don't know why I'm getting that page back, which is a little sus. Like I should be getting JSON back. /API/webhooks/stripe. It's kind of weird. Content type application JSON. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. But I should see logs though, right? Like, we have a GET request, 302'd. It got redirected, which is interesting. I should see... I don't know why I don't see my messages getting logged. So we're seeing this. User agent, firewall allowed it.
Functions
And now
describe
I can't.
the
I
world.
checked that, Jason. Because that was my original thought, is like, okay, I can just like have it attach a freaking header to it. It's also weird that this is freaking getting redirected to that. Because if I hit it locally, I get hello world. I mean, it's not running. Running locally, I hit this, I get JSON back, but against the production or the development deployment, I get HTML back. So we should see all those come in. I don't know why it's redirecting. It's so weird. That these are being returned with 302s. So we drop into... I assume this would be getting... I don't know why I'm not seeing my logs at all. Like, shouldn't logs be getting logged? Are console logs be getting logged to logs? Or is there like a special logger I have to import? Like these messages, like should I not be seeing those? Using console.log. Maybe I'll have to pair with Elliot a little bit later. All right, I have one more idea to try here. Well, actually, the other thing I wanted to do, just to verify that I'm not crazy, is that we go, not there, we'll go here, we'll go back to my dashboard, and we'll go to settings, and we'll go to Vercel.json. Let me see what's in my... I don't even know if I have a Vercel.json in this project. I don't. .vercel, output. The webhook is... I mean, I can edit the test destination and try doing that. I don't think that's going to make a difference. It got no status code? How does that even make sense? That doesn't even show. Okay, I got a 302. So that's getting there. And there's that. User agent stripe. So we at least hit it. I just wish I freaking knew. No, I didn't turn it back on.
Functions describe the world.
Thank you for the
Functions
follows, y'all.
describe the world.
Like, I don't know why I'm not seeing the frickin'... Because it would make sense that, like, if I got into here, because I'm not going to have a session ID coming from that, we hit this. If user equals null, we would redirect the login, which is happening. We're hitting this redirect, which means the route ID is wrong. I wonder if I do... I don't know why I'm not seeing my logs. Dot includes It's R10 dash dev R10 dash dev dot Vercel dot app.
Functions describe the world.
All right, so we should have a deployment happening just now. It already deployed. And let me go just check my source quick and make sure that my change just got in. Front, source, hooks. Yeah. All right, so if I go to Stripe now and we do a resend, still getting a 302. And I see that. Where is it getting 302'd? What up, Suyash? What happens if I just straight up resolve the event? Resolve event. YOLO. Like, I don't even care. There should be no redirects anywhere in this case. Routes, API, webhooks, Stripe, server. It just returns JSON. Hello world. Deployments. It's just deployed. Look at the source. Apps. Front, source, hook server. Does nothing but resolve the event. So, I have no idea why a redirect is going to happen if I come in here and do... This should not redirect. What? How? How is it getting 302'd? Alright, I have one other idea to test. I have no freaking idea what's happening here. Yo, GitHub is lagging. Holy shit. Oh my god. I don't care. I'm not fixing all these freaking... Alright, hold on. Do I have... God, GitHub's UI has gotten so bad. Default branches. Do I have any branch protections on? I don't think so. All right. I don't know. My git foo's not strong enough. Force main, force branch main to be the same as branch develop. No, just give me a git command. Git command to force branch main. Yeah, whatever. Just go. Yeah, for real. 100-year-old cold. Gary said hard development. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Check out main, git pull, and then we're gonna just do boom, git push, force with lease, boom. That should kick off a production deploy. And while we're doing that, we're gonna change our, our Stripe webhooks to point to R10 prod. Save destination. Boom. So now this should be deploying on prod. Yep. All right. I did switch to the warming plate. I did. It's quite nice. I dig it. Justine got me one that's really, really nice. All right, so when it hits prod, it works, which is crazy. Yeah, that's expected to have that error. I mean, theoretically, I should be able to come in here now and be like, change that to prod. And this should work. Yeah. You should see that pop up right there. There that is. So is it something with my domains? Yeah, I love Yak. Yak is super good. The guy that built Insomnia and sold it, started over, and I have a license here. I'll have to log in there. Greg is the guy building this. He's so talented. He's so good at UX. r10-dev.vercel.app. Preview development. Cannot use slug as it is reserved. Alright, we'll call it just dev. Configure domain. Environment. Dev. Save. No branch configuration. Development. I need to fix this fucking input. I fucking hate this input. They already ate and are off probably napping. How do I deploy a custom environment? Shouldn't that... All environments, dev. Okay, that is that environment. All right, so to assign that, why in preview environments am I getting redirected? Why is that happening? But against prod, it works. I can't understand this. What the fuck, man? I wanna... We're gonna try something here. Svelte API test. We're gonna try to make another SvelteKit app and just put an simple API there, right? And we're going to see if we run into the same problem with no middleware garbage anywhere. Why? I don't understand what is causing this to redirect. All right, I need to go to this repository. We're going to clone this. All right. I'm fed up with this. Why would I need to rebuild all that? All right, so let's go in here now and add routes. Just go source, routes, we're gonna do API, and we're gonna do hello. Actually, we'll just do foo, and then we'll do plus server.ts, and we'll go there, foo server, and we'll grab the exact handler that we have. Oh, somebody raided. JMS, welcome Raiders. How was your stream? And we'll just grab this one right here. Paste that in there. Grab this. Change this to foo. This will be bar. Import that. And then we'll deploy this. So that should kick off a deployment. Here we go. In fact, we need to, well, one, if I grab this, we should see this hit, right? We go in Yak, and I come in here and we say just a new HTTP request to here /API/foo. We should see foobar come back. Yes. Okay. Now what happens if I grab one of these other branches, one of these other domains, right? We have this domain right here. Does that redirect me? It does not. So let me grab that. We're going to try doing the same thing. Copy. And if I come in here and do this, we still get it. All right, let's go to, let's make a new branch. Checkout-b development. What is GPU? Okay, we just made a development branch. So let's go here. Settings, environments. And now let's say I just have like, let's grab this. We'll call this, boom, throw that up here. This will be dev add. We're going to assign that to a branch. Development, save. And we're just going to go redeploy. Or we're going to cause a deployment. Create deployment, development, create deployment.
Functions describe the world.
That's so weird. All right, so we just got that. We have this endpoint now. If this hits, I'm going to be very puzzled. Okay, because we have branch deployment on, or protections on. That makes sense, right? So if I come here, just settings, deployment protections, turn this off, save. What the fuck? The fuck? It's not even stripe at this point because if I go here, if I go back to R10, I have a simple get endpoint. If we go look at my middleware here, right, here's my endpoint. It should be let me get checkout development. I have to install. Actually, why is this upset? I think the LSP server is just confused. I know those things exist. Don't tell me they don't exist. So we have a get in here, right? Okay, so we got a get. It does nothing except for return JSON that says hello world. And then in our hooks, which this runs on every request. This is like my middleware. If route ID equals this, we resolve to the event. And this is working in prod. So if I go and hit, let me just get rid of this garbage here, r10.prod with a get request. We're going to see, where's the response? Pretty. Hello world, right? Right now, development and prod are the same code. We get this. But if I change this to dev, send that, I get a redirect to my login page. Which makes absolutely zero sense. Like, let me just delete my custom environment because that doesn't matter. Can I delete this thing? Delete. Dev. Delete. I don't know why this snack bar is not auto clearing. I don't have any. If I go look at my domains, well, that just deleted. But if I come in here and do r10-dev.vercel.app, we add that. I'm going to do the same thing we just did for my other project where we had this working. Save. Good. That's the same as what I did for my projects. This guy, domains, right? Dev just points to the development branch. No redirects, nothing fancy. Everything's the same. And now I go to back over here. And I go to front. And I go to deployments. Let's just create a fresh deployment. Create deployment. Development. Create deployment. This will build. This should be a turbo cache. Full turbo. Yep. Great. What's that warning? That's fine. What was the red there? That's fine. R10 vercel.app. That gets me there. And now when I hit this, it still hits that. But now when I hit prod, I get the JSON response. Like what? What? Why? Here are the headers. And then, so those are the prod headers, right? Where everything's good. I switch to dev. I get a HTML response, and here's the headers there. It's different. It's hitting some immutable assets. There's like a link thing here now. Is this a bug? A dev environment running locally. No. Nope. And just to be sure, port kill. Or was it kill port? Do I have that installed here? No, I don't. No, I don't have anything running locally. Right? Is this like who is this your team, Jason, or is this who Who do I report this to? Because this is wrong, right? Like this, I feel like this is not the correct behavior. What in the world is happening? Yeah. I mean, this might be a bug with Turbo. Because I don't think this is set up with Turbo. It's not. It's so weird that it works here, but not with my project. Why the prod will work fine? Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Look at that. It's something specific with that domain. This is now in my wheelhouse. All right, let me paste. I'm grabbing the JSON for the domain I just configured. One second, chat. vnew, close that, and then we'll do another vnew.
Hi. I'm leaving.
Okay. And what time do I need to be there?
I need to be there at 2.
At 2. Okay.
No later.
Okay. And then I want to grab r10-dev.
Yeah, that's it. I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
Love you.
Love you. Yo, what the heck? This domain is like bugged out. r10-dev.vercel.app. Jason, if you go to admin and look for, what the heck? If you look for this domain, something is broken with this domain. And admin just crashed. Wow, what is happening? How did this domain get in such a weird state? I just want the JSON. We want R10. Try the main. R10 dev.vercel.app. All right, there we go. Now I got it. No, that's the actual full domain. Or is it? No, this is right. Okay. All right, let me close out of admin and stop blurring my screen. I mean, the worst case, I could delete it, hard delete it from admin and put it back. All right, chap. So actually, I don't think this is the same thing. It's a deployment. One second, I gotta go back into admin. R10-front. I want to view deployments. I'm so confused. All right, here we go. Now I have the raw JSON. All right, let me close out of admin. Get out of that view. All right. So here's the JSON from R10 prod versus R10.Vercel, or dev versus prod. Let me set the file type to JSON. Name, aliases, deployments, build stats, get source. I don't see anything obvious. Framework, speed insights, web analytics, ready state, promoted regions, scanner output. Input files scanned is different. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. Dude, I don't see anything that would explain what's happening here. I wonder. Yeah, no, I did. I changed DMM Mulroy to DMM Mulroy -dev. Which it should be attached. Yeah, DMM Mulroy -dev. Okay, dude, I found the bug. Appending -dev breaks it. That's it. Why? There's got to be code somewhere in proxy or something that is doing something stupid with dash dev. Look at this. I can fix this immediately if I go to my domains. That's wild. We'll just use this, right? We'll use this one. If I drop dash dev, and then we redeploy. I can redeploy this. Yeah, sure. We're going to get a turbo. Sorry, I forgot to. So appending dash dev failed it. I'll re-show this now because I figured out what's going on. So we should have attached DMM Mulroy dash dev, right? So if we look, this is going to, right now this is going to work. We're going to get hello world. No, we're not. Damn it. What? I'm now puzzled again. Because I just had this returning. I want to die right now. This is so stupid. I'm going to delete this. Remove. Remove. If I come in here and let's just do foobar. We'll do dylan.vercel.app. Okay, we're going to configure that to point at preview, all branches, development, save. I get hello world. We see this? Everyone sees this. I get hello world. I come in here, I do this, and if I add dash dev, save, no deployment. That's weird. What happens if I come in here and change this again to something else, like add an extra N? Okay, that's fine. If I do this, what happens? So this should fail right now, right? Yeah. I wonder if I redeploy now. On your fucking head. Motherfucker, I'm gone. Motherfucker, I'm gone. All right, so we redeployed, right? Project, domains, dylan.vercel.app is pointing there. I hit this. That's the bug. That's a bug. All right, I can recreate this now. So I'm going to remove this domain, right? And we're going to do, I don't even know, we'll just do mulroy.vercel.app. I add it, right? Now if I do mulroy, we're going to get that JSON back. Ready? JSON. If I do a new deployment, create deployment, development, create deployment, and once this deploys, it's going to attach my domain to it. Why didn't it assign? Oh, because I have it pointed at. Right. I forgot to assign the domain. to the right branch. All right, just hodl chat. I pointed at development. Right? Environment. Preview. We're going to point at development. This should still work. Yeah. We're still working, right? We're pointed at the development branch. And now if I redeploy, we're going to do this again. Drop it on your fucking head. I'm gonna drop it on your fucking head. All right. So that just deployed. We assigned our custom domain, mulberry.vercel.app. I would expect this to give me HTML now. Can we reproduce on this? Now is the question. Pre-production, deployments, create deployment, development. I have no idea why this toaster is not automatically disappearing. If I copy this and we drop this over here, right there, hit it, I can't reproduce. What is happening? Where am I getting 302s from? Dude, what? I'm so confused.
I'm going crazy, Nightshade. I don't know what's happening. Now, as soon as I set it to development, I save. Now it's pointing there, and now I'm gonna get it HTML. What? What? Now, is that actually. What the fuck? Everyone sees what's happening right there. That's still going. Is this cached? No, it's a cache miss. I can promise that is true. Got hit. It was. Was that just right now? What environment is this? Deployment ID, production. So that's still going to production. That's why this is working. Right? You should see a get come in. And what's crazy is that I'm not seeing these logs come in at all despite getting 200s.
Functions describe the world.
Dude, I don't know what deployment this thing is going to, but it is like apparently going to the void. The issue is that my development environment or my development branch and my development subdomain is returning HTML instead of JSON. And I'm trying to debug it. So we just issued a new deploy and we've assigned R10 to this. And we should see logs. If I come in here and we do curl, I should see a get come in. Which I don't see it. I have no idea. And now it's redirecting again. And here they come. What am I trying to translate? JSON is Java. Pocket, I don't know what you're talking about. .302. Yet if I do prod, which is the same code, I get hello world. Hi, Davey. I have no idea, chat. I'm gonna sync with our core platform team today and see if I can figure out what's going on here. I'll update everybody what I find tomorrow, because this is very bizarre. It's true. It's true, TJ. There's no I just, yeah, man, I don't understand how or why that would happen. But let's go raid. TJ, are you getting ready to stream? Oh, well, Leo's going, so we'll just raid Leo. That's an easy raid. All right, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with this deployment environment thing sorted out. Peace.